Routes with static paths won't work when you need to accept dynamic data as part of your request. Let's say we made a GET request to coffee/123, where 123 is dynamic and referring to an ID. In order to define routes with parameters, we can add route parameter tokens to the path of the route. This lets us capture these dynamic values at that position in the request URL and passes them into the method as a parameter. Let's learn how all of this works by creating a new endpoint in our Coffees controller for this exact scenario. Let's create a method called findOne and add the nest8 decorator on top. This time, let's pass in :ID inside of the get decorator. This signifies that we're expecting a dynamic route parameter named ID. Next, let's go inside of the findOne parameters and use a new nest decorator called param, also from Nest.js Common, and name it params. The param decorator lets us grab all incoming request parameters and use them inside of the function body of our method. When we don't pass anything inside of the param decorator, we receive all request parameters, letting us access params.id from the object. Sometimes we don't want to access the entire params object. With the param decorator, we have the option of passing in a string inside of it to access a specific portion of the params. Let's enter in ID directly inside of the decorator. But let's make sure we update our param name to ID of type string to reflect these changes. Let's save everything, head over to Insomnia, and access get/coffee/123 to see if it's able to grab 123 from the URL. Great. If we change this to 10, we can see that it's entirely dynamic now, picking up any number we pass in.